Atish, can you describe what's happening there? It appears that the police is having a little bit of trouble containing the crowd here.
Well, it is becoming very difficult for police to contain the crowd. They have absolutely detained few of the leaders so that the crowd can disperse without the leaders, without the guidance of senior people. So they have somehow managed to detain senior leaders, and they're now trying to convey to everyone that the protest is over, you please go back, and it's becoming very difficult. They have to use water cannons. They also had to use atthe.
Well, it does appear that things could spiral out of control at any time. At this stage, nobody is daring to violate the security cordon and the barrier. Thanks, Atish, for those details. But we can see in these live pictures that some people are trying to climb over that barricade. All hell could break loose if they decide to do that. Look at that man. He's trying to climb over the barricades, and that is not allowed when Parliament is in session. The security personnel and the police there trying their very best to keep them away from the barricades. But this is something that could very easily spiral out of control. The police are armed with lathis. They have their riot gear in place. Flags flying. A water cannon, as you can see in the background there, has been activated to try and push those people back. Even water cannons aren't used until the security personnel are sure that things could turn markedly worse. At this stage, the Headlines Today camera person has managed to get onto this side of that barricade, and that's why we're getting you the best pictures, the best possible pictures of what's really happening at Jantar Mantar. Jantar Mantar is a designated zone for legitimate protests against the government, but under certain conditions that they do not spill over into Parliament Street and the rest of VIP Delhi. And that's why you see those security personnel there, the BJP's workers, holding this extremely loud protest in view of several different issues. On top of that pile, of course, the coal gate issue. The BJP raising the stakes, raising the ante, speaking much louder with this protest against the UPA government. Take a look at these pictures. Journalists also on this side of, well, the proverbial fence. It's a barricade there at Jantar Mantar. This is perhaps the beginning of a series of protests that the BJP has promised to hold right across the country. The most visible manifestation of what the BJP wants to say against the government. The BJP hitting the streets, and how? Atish Srivastav is right there where this protest is taking place. Atish, is this protest strictly about Colgate, or are there other issues as well?
So, Shiv, this entire protest is about Telangana. In fact, BJP Andhra Pradesh chief is in Delhi since last 3 days. Been protesting since last 3 days, and that unit of BJP who have been protesting, they've been just demanding that there should be formation. Telangana has promised a settlement, but somehow the entire issue has been diluted. So they wanted to protest. They had taken permission as well, but the team just went out of control. They wanted to march towards Parliament, but police wanted to control them. That is the very reason why they had to use water cannon and in fact have mobile lathis as well. So around 10 to 12 workers have actually got injured, and they've been taken to Ram Manohar Hospital. In fact, senior leaders were like Pulither Rao and Prakash Javadekar were also present during the
Okay, Atish, you're clarifying that this isn't strictly about Colgate. This is specifically about the Telangana issue itself. You're there, Atish. The pictures suggest that the situation is pretty volatile. There are several people trying to climb over the barricade, try and get onto the other side where the security personnel are. It's a very volatile situation, it looks like, Atish.
Well, it is pretty volatile right now because, as you can see on your screen, the protesters are trying to cross over the barricade and reach to the Parliament. The police are trying to really hard and making it very difficult for them to do so. as I told you earlier also, that female leaders have been detained, so that the entire movement becomes headless. There is no leader to guide them, and that's what they want to do. They want to talk to the leaders and ask them to discuss, because Parliament is in session.
Yes.
They have the kind of huge mass protest outside, right outside Parliament.